Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to a video I'm both very excited and very nervous to commentate. What happens when the arena servers go down? What do you do? Well, for me, I get out of town and actually, for a night, pretend like I don't have a life that revolves around the game. But not the Waffler, longtime supporter of the channel. Shout out to NY718. A lot of good dudes in that alliance. So this summoner decided that he was going to open over $1,200, 128 crystals. 12 plus Odins for Sasquatch. Or if he doesn't get him, we're just going to continue to call him Sasquatch. So this is not something that I would advise you to do because we have seen $1,000 plus spent for multiple times for the new champion and not even get the featured 5-star champion, nevertheless the 6. So I'm nervous for him. I'm anxious. I haven't watched this, but I'm also excited. But I'm appreciative that he has edited this before he sent it to me, before he sent it over Dropbox. So it appears that opening these crystals, which so far, all 3 and 4 stars, I believe. So far, the luck hasn't been good, but even though it's a 12-minute video, it's going to be smoother than the average crystal opening because of that editing. So thank you, sir. And I look forward to hoping... The goal, realistically, is to at least get the 5-star featured. If you get the 6-star featured, you are absolutely doing better than I would expect. And you might think to yourself, Prof, how can you say that when he's spending over $1,000 worth of featured calves? It's just, I've seen too many of them. 5-star Sentinel, there we go. We're on the board for 5 stars. But it's not why you purchase these for a 5-star Sentinel. It is not why you purchase them at all. And he said that he tried every kind of opening method. So maybe some individuals at times, certainly starting out with batch openings of 5 and now 10. But just keep an eye out for that featured and sub-featured 5-star or 6-star champion. That is the goal. Come on, goal. Opening 10. And we shall see what pops up. Hulkbuster, Sentry, and Nova. Oh, what? And the featured 6-star? Did he get the featured 6-star and the sub-featured 3-star? I don't want this video to be 20 minutes long, so I don't want to keep pausing and looking. But the problem is this is edited so smoothly together that you see like a jackpot and then it just goes away. But I do believe... I've never seen somebody get the featured 6-star and 3-star in the same batch of 10. Talk about the spectrum of featured luck. Wow. Well, here's the thing. Unless he's going for Guardian in these, and I don't think he expressly told me if he was or not, unless he's going for Guardian, he already has accomplished the goal of getting the 6-star featured. Now, maybe he wants to dupe it, which, again, is not anywhere close to a guarantee with this amount of featured calves. The 6-star is far from it. Hopefully the 5-star would be, but we'll see if he gets the 6-star and not the 5-star. Wouldn't that be crazy? Only once have we seen somebody get the 6-star twice before the 5-star. Could this be another one of those videos? I don't know. The data is insane. I was stunned when he said that he wanted me to commentate an opening that featured 128 featured calves, but at the same time, it is such an honor. And my nervousness for him, 3-star Darkhawk, crashed those servers, he just won the game. My nervousness is gone because normally when I get nervous for people in this, they've opened at least 50 crystals and haven't got the featured or sub-featured 5-star. And so at that point, you're just so anxious that the person just lit their money on fire. I also think it's worth noting that he... I believe, unless I missed something, and there's always a chance I did, but I believe the only 6-star he's opened so far is the featured champion. Again, the odds of that are crazy. When you go from a 1.5% drop rate for a 6-star and a 0.1% drop rate for the featured 6-star, and you get the featured 6-star before any regular 6-star, 4-star Crossbones. All right, he's trying the individual prof method, varying it up a little bit from the batch method, seeing if he can score a 5-star, 6-star of the featured and sub-featured. I guess right now we're really rooting for Guardian to pop up as a 5 or 6-star unless he already has him. And I did not ask him before I commentated this if he already has him, so your guess is as good as mine. I was hoping it would roll over to Morningstar because he is in a bit of a 3 and 4-star cursed the drought of a 5 and 6 star, which If you've opened featured calves, you run into that all the time. My Battle Realm bestie, Miss Katie Candy, still says to me that she has not opened a single featured Cavalier with a 6-star. Not even a 6-star Groot. So that's also hard to believe. 4-star Rogue, certainly better than that 3-star Electra, but not why you open these. But you got to realize, even in the featured calves, about 82% of the crystals you open not only are going to be just 3 and 4-star champions, but you're not going to be able to bring them into the content that got you the ability to open these crystals in the first place. I think one of the weirdest decisions Kabam ever made was to have those 4-star gates, because they said they wanted it to be about skill. And what is better skill than taking 4-star champions in to become Cavalier? If somebody can do that, I say power to them. Let them do it. That's rewarding a lot of skill. But they didn't want to do it, probably because they didn't want people to have their favorite synergies automatically available to them if they brought in their 4-stars, which, again, I think is extremely shady. But it's Kabam's game. They can do what they want. All right, here we go. In the 5-star and 6-star curse, give us a 5-star or 6-star, not their 4-star Sunspot. A champion I'm still desperately hunting for as a 5 or 6-star. What else is new? All right. It's still crazy to look up at that unit counter and see over 17,000 and think by the time this video gets done, I guess it'll be at 0 or as close to 0 as possible. I guess it's hard to get to actual 0. And we're still waiting for a 6-star that's not the featured champion. When you're opening 128 of these, I think he said, you hope to at least get one 6-star. You cannot at all hope for the featured or sub-featured as the 6-star. But now we're just kind of hoping for a random 6-star, like a vegan Thor or a Cable. All right, 9 more crystals. And, I was hoping it was going to roll over to 6-star Emma. Wouldn't have that been cool? But 3-star Blade, who is not a cut above the rest, despite his name, it will have to do. Still hunting for those 6-stars. All right, here we go. And speaking of it, you cannot make that up. I dream of a world where Superior Iron Man is not Inferior Iron Man, but that's going to require a beta test that's far more than just buffing his abilities. He needs new animations. He needs a whole new rework. The people deserve it, Kabam. Give it to him. Well, 2 6-stars and a century of non-disappointment compared to those 3-stars and 4-stars. He had a decade of disappointment right before that with all those 3 and 4-stars, and now a 6-star followed by a 5-star. Team Spin is actually working out in a 3-star Sasquatch. Once again, the same champion he got new for the first time with that 6-star. Although after I stop this, I'm going to have to go back and watch that again because I, again, don't want this video to be longer than it has to be. But at the same time, I just want to see that moment. It was gone so fast. And now I guess we're rooting for him to dupe the 6-star featured. What a first world MCOC problem to be in. All right, he's popping another Odin. Quote-unquote down to 15,000 units. What a crazy sentence to mutter. Waffler, thanks again for this. I am just so honored. I was nervous, but once you got that 6-star early, my nerves receded, and I was just able to relax. Okay, that is a batch of trash. Or as Oklahoma calls it, Oklahoma. All right, another batch of 5. Venom. Oh, what? He just duped his 6-star. And of course, because the editing is so smooth, he went away. He just got his 3rd 6-star of the opening and his 2nd featured Sasquatch. I'm going to have to ask humbly for any potential gameplay of awakened 6-star Sasquatch, because this summoner is one of the only summoners in the world to have that. I would like to think that if you could have it by using a class-based Awakening Gem or a generic, you would 100% save that until proven otherwise. But that's the beauty of naturally duping a 6-star featured champion, something that before this video I had only seen once in a commentary. So now I am quite honored to say I've seen it twice. And hopefully, if you haven't seen it before, you can say after watching this that you've seen it at least once, because you watched this video. And there we go. There's the 5-star. You doubled up on the 6-star featured. You duped your 6-star featured champion before you opened a 5-star sub-featured. Now that is some crazy data drop rate odds. And now he's just doing individuals. Maybe he's going to open 9,000 units worth of batches of 10. We'll see. The next crystal will determine it, because if he buys another singular, he's going under 9,000. Which, of course, A batch of 10 is 3,000 units. Okay, he's under 9,000, so maybe we'll ask the same question if he goes all the way down to 6,000. Or maybe he's just got a different strategy, and I should just shut up and watch the video, right? Yeah, I got it. Okay, here we go. He's in a drought. All 3 and 4 stars right now with the individual method. He is giving each crystal opening method its due. And the batch popping, which Pep loves to do, is winning out so far. This video is so smoothly edited. Again, huge shout out to the summoner that I'm going to have to seriously go back and make sure I wasn't making up things. Because, you know, the insomnia does get the best of me sometimes. I'm not making up the fact that he got 2 6-star featured champions. Because now he's just getting a bunch of 3 and 4 stars. And if you're me, and maybe you're saying to him, stop, save those units. You got what you're after. But not this guy. He's got rules. If he says to himself, I'm going to open $1,200 plus worth of featured calves, I don't care what I get. I am staying the course and getting a, holy cow, almost max sig yellow jacket. That is your 9th dupe of yellow jacket, if I'm doing my math correctly, and that's always a big if, despite the fact that my identical twin is a math teacher. Okay, maybe, given, I think this is around a 12-minute video, maybe he does pop the last 2 Odins worth. I say last 2 Odins, and technically that's not true because an Odin is 3,100 units instead of 3,000, but the 100 extra units you can't buy a featured cav with because you need 300 units. So if you buy 3 Odins, you get essentially a featured cav for quote-unquote free, but it's not really free, of course. It's still $300 plus tax in most places. And that's not including conversion rates of different countries' currency. Okay, last 2 question mark batches of 10. Maybe we're going now for a dupe of 5-star Guardian or 6-star Guardian. This is it's the first world of MCOC problems. All right, I see no 5 stars until Mordo. Well, that was a very average batch of 10. Maybe he'll drop the mic on this one to end it. Again, not that he needs it. No pressure. Great place to be in when you've already got the featured 6 twice. Waffler, what are you ending this video with, buddy? Okay, Captain Marvel movie, what is up? And that's it. Okay, so the last 2 batches of 10 each had 1 5-star for a drop rate in those videos of 10%, not the 18% or so you're hoping for. But at the same time, who cares? You got 3 6-stars, an inferior Iron Man, and not 1 but 2 featured 6-star champions. Wow, Waffler. I would say that if you were after Sasquatch, now if somehow this was all for 6-star Guardian, I guess you missed your mark. But if you're after Sasquatch, you nailed it. Worth $1,200? Well, that's a different discussion for a different time. But if your goal is to get him, you got your goal and then some. You cannot realistically expect to dupe your 6-star. You didn't dupe the 5-star sub-featured. Nevertheless, the 6-star featured was able to happen. So I'm very happy for you, my friend. You're a good dude. Shout out again to NY718. Every time I've communicated with anyone from that alliance, they've always been super professional and kind. And I appreciate both professionalism and kindness because the world needs both of, well, both. Have a good day, YouTube. And again, thanks to the Waffler so much for submitting this video. It kind of hurts my brain to think about everything I just commented. I'm going to need a huge drink of water. But hey, a successful commentary is a successful commentary.